So if you guys remember in the last video how absolutely disgusting the truck bed was, well, here are the results. Absolutely incredible. I want to talk to you guys about the products that I used and how important this step is. So what I did, pressure washed the crap out of the truck bed. Shop vac as much crap up as I possibly could suck up. The next step, you want to get your drill and your wire brush attachment. What you're going to do is you're going to hit all the rust spots. The primary spots were around the truck bed bolts. Hit that rust. There was a couple other spots around the bed, again, that I hit with this tool. You want to make sure you have a mask on it if you're working with rust. It's not good for your lungs. It's not good to breathe that stuff in. It smells. Get a good quality mask on. I'll have links again to all the stuff that I'm using during this project below. That being said, you get the rust off. Pressure wash that crap out. Next, again, we're going to get the rust dissolver, and you're going to spray this on top of the remaining rust sections that you just attacked with the wire wheel. You let it sit for about a half hour. You don't need many of these bottles. These bottles last a really long time. What you're going to see is the rust that's remaining. It's going to turn to like a white, grayish color. That's what you want to see. That's fantastic. Once that's completed, we want to get a dry bed. And the final step, what I recommend is using a high quality paint tape. I use 3M in the bed. You can see how well my corners came out. Spend a few extra dollars. You get a nice high quality painter's tape. It makes peeling off the tape much easier. It's money well spent. The last step is going to be Rust Encapsulator Plus. This is by Eastwood. This is the best out of the best. Trust me when I say that. I've done a ton of research into rust protection products. I actually had to do it twice on my yellow H2 because the first time I did it, I used a garbage product. Spend the few extra dollars for the plus version. Let me tell you guys, this stuff's really easy to work with. And this is a great preventative measure because what will happen, or this is my theory, it's probably already happened on a couple H2s, is that the rust builds up from that defect in the build design. I'll show you guys that. And I know what's going to happen is that rust is going to build up in these sections, and it's just going to make massive holes through the actual bed frame. So we definitely wanted to avoid that. What else do I have for you guys? Something else is that these are really clogged up. So I hit these really hard with a pressure washer. I wasn't able to get them to come out. But regardless, I'm very happy on how this came out. I did get a little bit of overspray. I was a little upset about that. Not like it's a big deal or anything. But again, very happy how this came out. Those bolts in the corner, I'll be taking those off. We'll be spray painting those as well. Let me show you guys. See these white lines right here? All right, those are body seam lines. You get close enough and there are cracks forming, micro cracks, just like on the roof. So I'm going to be attacking that next to avoid water going into those micro cracks. My theory or concern with those micro cracks is that water is going to fill up in this panel. So we definitely want to avoid that situation. Now, when it comes to some other products that I use, this Spray 9 stuff, I've been using this for years. It's really nice. Breaks down a lot of the heavy duty crap that my pressure washer will not get. Safe on paint, it's really good. Now, when it comes to some of the black trim, or the black trim, I spray painted that. Very happy on how that came out. You know, this black trim on the roof. I want to show you guys the products that I've been using for this process. This Prem, yeah, Jesus, it's been a long day. This prep, plastic and leather prep, it was all right. It was okay. I actually felt that the Spray 9 was doing actually a much better job, so I kind of feel that this could be unnecessary. Regardless, I do use it. You definitely want to use a good high quality microfiber towel. And with the Spray 9, I couldn't believe how much crap I was picking up with the Spray 9 and the microfiber towel. Originally I was using like some heavy duty Scott towels, and they really weren't picking up a lot of dirt and grime on these trim pieces. So that Spray 9, good microfiber towel. This stuff's okay. The plastic adhesion promoter, I often wonder if these plastic adhesion promoters are gimmicks. I didn't use a plastic adhesion promoter when I did the yellow H2, and spray paint came out fantastic. Now I did use a different spray paint on. I used trim and bumper paint. I think it's by Rust-Oleum. I think that's who it was, with the, like the Jeep logo on it. I mean, it looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. With that being said, I am using a different product on this H2. This is Trem Black Ultra. And the best way I could explain this product is that when you get really close to the trim, let me come to the other side. Let me come to the other side because there's good light on it. You can just see, you can see up close. See, there's a little bit of crap on there. I can see some dirt spots building up. But you can just see how nice that gloss is on that roof trim. So that's from using, these two products right here. Again, actually, some of the other products as well. So I'm really happy on how this trim is coming out. And you can see here is this piece right here. I want to talk to you guys quickly about this piece. Is that this is the top of the truck bed. You can see the bottom piece of the truck bed's right there. So this is what it looks like behind. Interesting. It's probably the first time anybody's ever seen the back side of this. Something I do want to talk about quickly is that, let me flip this around, is that on this piece, there was a little bit of rust buildup around these sections. So I did actually take the wire wheel and I hit the wire wheel on these pieces, and I sprayed some of that Rust-Oleum rust remover on those pieces. So when it comes to breaking these pieces up, is it necessary? Maybe. There was some dirt and grime built up in here. How it's held together are by these tabs. So I just went around and just kind of worked my way and popped all the tabs off. Is it necessary? I don't know. Probably not. I did it. I was more or less just curious on how it worked. What else do we have down here? The rails. It's kind of cool to see some of these part numbers. So these rails, I actually hit these rails. I haven't done that one yet. But I hit these rails with the Eastwood. It's really good to use that Eastwood stuff. It works for really nice spray paint on metal stuff because it just looks good. And it's not going to rust out. What else do I have for you guys? Let's talk about the main star of the show, this bad boy right here. Now these were held in by these little tabs. I think that's where they were held in. So this is the best one. You can see how it was held in on the side. So it's like this in the truck bed. But what happens, as you can tell, look at this. Look at this. I mean, one rusted bad boy right here. So what's going to happen over time is this piece is going to rust out, and it's going to put massive holes in the back of people's Hummer H2 SUTs. So there's 4 of them. And again, they're located all over the truck bed bolts. I mean, look at the side of it. These absolutely incredible. Really interesting to see these, get totally destroyed after 20 years. You can see some of these pieces, just totally rusted out, jacked up. I'm going to have to replace all of these. I'll be using new truck bed bolts. Some of these tow hooks I'll track down off of eBay, and I'm actually going to be hitting those with red. They actually sell that Eastwood stuff, they actually sell in a couple different colors. So I guess if you wanted to, you can make these in red. That just crossed my mind. I might do that. That sounds like a fun idea. So if you are someone who has a sport utility truck, you definitely want to get those out of your truck bed ASAP. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you in the next episode.